Hello everyone, I'm Duke James, this is Genoa. So I'm going to, in this episode, fight Meiou. Because I do have a CB, I have a Colonial Conquest CB against them. I don't have one against Sofala, which has, this country, Sofala, has the province that I want, which is Sofala, because it has a trade modifier in it, the Buzi and Pongwe estuary. They're actually a vassal of Kilwa, so I'd have to fight Meiou, Kilwa, and Butiwa. I think I can win that. I would call in Kilwa. And that province has 8 development, so it shouldn't be that much aggressive expansion, so let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully I can win. The only way I would lose is I brought the troops from Mexico over, 11,000 of them. Hopefully they don't get too many troops. We'll see. If I lose, I'll just come back later with more troops. I never noticed this, but now it's gone. There's a thing that you can do with the nobles. You can levy emergency taxes if you have loans. I never really take loans, so I didn't know that, but that's pretty interesting. I think you have to have a certain amount of loans. I have 4 loans right now because there was some event where I can build a lighthouse and I get 10% provincial trade power modifier, or it's something like that for the rest of the game. It cost 1,800 ducats. I didn't have any ducats, so I took 4 loans to pay for it because that seems pretty powerful. 10% provincial trade power modifier for the rest of the game, so I wasn't going to pass that up. The nobles don't really make a lot of money though, so you would take, I think, 1/3 of their income for the year for 5 years in exchange for 2% loyalty every year, which if your country has really powerful greater nobles estate, seems like it's a good way to take money. I never knew you could actually take money from the nobles, but you can take money from the nobles this way. Interesting. It's not really worthwhile in this campaign since both the greater nobles and the lesser nobles are pretty weak. Alright, these guys have 38,000 troops. That's a lot of troops. The reason I couldn't actually check how much troops Kilwa had because I didn't know they existed, so I couldn't really see that before. So I pretty much had to go in blind. So now I can actually check if I fight them again. I don't think taking this province will give me 10% war score. With either the war leader or Kilwa. I think I'll take that and then get on top of these guys' capital. Maybe they'll peace out. I can't even make it a core. Okay, so I must have done this too early. Well, if I could attack them... So I can attack them using the Colonial Conquest CB, but I can't actually core any of the land. It's kind of weird. So this war, I guess I could stay in this war until I get this core, which should be, let's see, that's what, 41? That's only like 6 months, actually. 7 months. My war exhaustion is down, so yeah, that's nice. Gift to the state. That pays off a loan. Assuming I don't get steamrolled by 40,000 natives. 50,000 natives. I can wait 7 months and then take this province. The religion in Valle do Sado changes to Protestants. And there's some Wallachian. Damn it, Hungary. I thought we went through this already. Control your rebels. Is this province? Where's the port? Help if I had my ships blockading their ports and not next to it. Probably what's going to happen is I'm going to take this province, go over here, and then they're going to just take back this province. But that's going to happen either way. If I take their capital, then when I leave to take this province, they're just going to come back and take their capital back. Let's take this province back. Naples lost Dobrujia's territory, but they still have some of Wallachia. But they can't get to it, so they're going to lose that to Wallachia. Hey, do you want to peace out? Couple months. Urban industry in Mallorca. So it's either cloth or metalwork. I have cloth in Provenza. Cloth here, cloth here. Cloth in Messina. Let's go ahead and do... We'll do metal. Can I actually, yes, I can attract qualified people. Who isn't a vassal here? Alright, so if I stand on these people, on their capital, they'll peace out. Though I might not be able to get over to their capital anymore. 1 month. Oh yeah, look at those guys. They're getting back there. They're trying to get back. Take that capital. Take that province. There we go. Grabbed Cape. Everybody's flooding in. We lost 5,100 troops. They lost 11,500. It is a show superiority war, so yep, they will give it to us. If I negotiate with Kilwa, they won't give it to us, and it's the same amount of aggressive expansion, so Mamluks and Karaman. Alright. Costs me 27 dip. They'll give me 75 ducats, just throw it in there. Sure. Alright, that's a good start. Should probably peace out because I don't think I could survive another fight. Havana has become a colony. Cape and Havana have become colonies. That means that colonial Cuba should form. Colonial Cuba has formed. Or Genoese Cuba. We'll name them Cuba. Diplomat candidate, as always, so they can get those dip points and colonize. They put their capital in Havana. That is the worst province to put your capital in. Well, nobody ever accused the AI of being smart. And speaking of AI not being smart, they let Portugal take these two territories. I think they're thinking, yeah, our overlord's just going to conquer Portugal for us, so we don't have to actually do anything. And they're right. I'm trying to colonize Spain, try to take these colonies before they finish. It's not working out. These provinces are almost on corn. A couple months, so that's good. So I'm pretty much into native territory now, all the way to India. I could just conquer natives. So this is a colonial nation, so I should probably get this colonial nation going. I think I'm not gonna colonize Spain, or even if I do, I'm not gonna have enough time to fight them, so I'll go ahead and recall these guys. They're not gonna get a colonial nation, they'll just get those two provinces, because they don't have a third one going. The good news about this colonial nation is if you take all of the provinces that can be colonized, you prevent another nation from forming a colonial nation, because you can't actually go to these provinces. Only the colonial nation can do it until it's like Dip Tech 40 or whatever, but that's so far in the future. I don't think I've ever actually made it to Dip Tech 40 in a campaign. I think time-wise I might have, but I didn't have the points to get there. I think in my Serbia campaign I might have been able to. Possibly, but I was behind in tech. Alright, what are we doing now? It's good that a lot of these countries don't know I exist, but I need to know one of them exists to fight them. So, okay. These ships are for a explorer. Since I have that core, they should be able to explore. Yeah, it was a lot of aggressive expansion for that one province. Which is good that I don't know a lot of countries, but now if I explore, it's going to reveal a lot of countries. Can't do anything else, though. Unless I get maps. I highly doubt somebody would give me maps, though. So I'll probably fabricate claims to... Actually, I don't think claims do anything with aggressive expansion, so I'll just explore. Let's have those guys explore the Indian Ocean. And then a couple months to get the colonial nation in Mexico. The Mamluks are imploding. I destroyed them a little bit too much. I actually don't like the Mamluks imploding, because that's going to leave a power vacuum where the Ottomans can expand into, which is not good. Mamluks, since they're weaker, is better than the Ottomans. But they've lost a couple of territories up here so far. I'm surprised the Ottomans haven't attacked them. The Ottomans only have 8,000 men. Let's bring these guys to Dumyat. Maybe I can core that territory. Or at the very least, deal with the rebellion that's going to pop up. Should be a colonial nation here, unless I'm a dummy. Which is possible. Guild restrictions on olive oil. Do we want the guilds or the traders? I want the traders. There we go. They're calling it New Genoa. Let's do Central America. Sure. It's central. It's America. Alright, hopefully they fabricate claims. Then I'll fight using claims. Yeah. Okay. So I took this province. Got a couple colonial nations. I'll end this part now and pick it up in the next part. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.